Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into some best of 3 live tournament action on IC Cup Test Bug, BaldSandman versus DuH. DuH is awesome. That guy is going to, hopefully, he's trying to join Team Alt right now, and so we are wishing him the best of luck. He has got to get with the other players, I think, to get that done. I am not the decision maker on that stuff. It is the other team members at this point, and they are taking it slowly, being very methodical on who they let join the team. Team Alt has got some good things going here fairly shortly. We may have a stream up for them soon, as well as some training potentially from some of the higher level players in Team Alt, which we've got several very, very good players that want to be offering their services. They really like helping the community out, and they will be offering their training services for an extremely low price. That is going to be tons of fun. But DuH going to be spawning in the top left corner as the blue Protoss versus BaldSandman. Spawning as the red Zerg in the bottom right, or bottom left. But solid stuff. So let's take a look here what we've got. DuH not going to be going for a fast expand like we saw in that last game. I bet that will make Enraged Nuke happy. So he's out there on the live stream saying that you never fast expand or never ever roach push against fast expand. But interesting stuff. He almost made it stick. I mean, we'll have to hand it to Nova Strider. He almost pulled that out, but when that Immortal got there, that was it. He had to have a lot of roaches to really make it happen at that point. But getting back into this game, we're going to have some fun here. Let's take a look. BaldSandman. Nothing yet. Interesting. Going to be going for a fast expand here. Yes, he is. Good timing there. And down goes the expansion. Let's take a look at what we've got for DuH. Now, this is interesting to me. I do want to note that it is very standard play to wall off against a Zerg opponent. Right here at your ramp. Not that he necessarily won't be able to hold off an attack, but that can be difficult sometimes. You will definitely have Zerglings in your base with no wall off. So, yeah. I mean, tough stuff. But I'm interested to see where he's going to go from here. He's definitely going to have to get units out fast. Look at this. Not even producing a Zealot. So, I mean, this, if I was BaldSandman scouting this, I would be like, okay, it's time for me to just push a little attack here. It doesn't have to be big. I don't have to commit tons. But any attack is a good attack if my opponent is not building defense and not walling off. And that's exactly what we've got going here. Look at this. Nothing yet. We do have Cybernetics Core, Warp Gate Tech on the way, but no fighting units on the way right now. Enraged Nuke saying this makes him want to cry. I agree. There we go. There we go. Got the sentry on the way. He is going to need to get that sucker over to the ramp and have extremely quick reflexes. But BaldSandman, let's take a look here. He does have his expand up and running. He's just droning up right now. Going to be sending off a couple Zerglings here. It looks like for just for map control at this point. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. This one going there, that one going there, that one going there. That's pretty interesting. But he does have his sentry up here for defense. Oh, look at that. Forces the force field here. That's very interesting. BaldSandman could do that all day. I think I would just send one Zergling in at a time if that is the case. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. But good reflexes there by DuH. I mean, he wouldn't have let too many in there into that base. It wouldn't have been too much for him to deal with. So, I mean, we do have to hand it to DuH there. That was good reflexes, good timing, you know, and watching that, able to toss down his force fields in good time. But BaldSandman sure taking advantage of that, didn't he? That was kind of fun to see. Forge going down. We are still on 3 warp gates. So a 3-gate expand. Looks like it's going down in very, very good time here. Here comes a force, though. A lot of Zerglings in this force. It looks like, I think DuH will probably be able to hold off here. And they don't have the speed upgrade, so some Zealots should be able to clean this up pretty solid. Speed is about to finish. I would half expect to see BaldSandman turn around here and go back and do some more damage. Now that he's got that speed upgrade, those Lings are going to be extremely pesky. But we're also at 8 minutes into the game. This is a good force here. A lot of Zealots now here to clean up any Zerglings that come his way. Let's take a look at units tab here for just a moment. BaldSandman slightly ahead here in the Harvester count. Oh, ZvP. He says Sentry needs speed upgrade. I agree, man. Those suckers are slow. That's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, does have good reflexes, though. He's really been working on his micro. And it shows. Really got some good skill there. He does have weapons level 1 going down right now. I like his build. This looks like something that I would do. Nice line of pylons there, and going for Stargate tech. Now that's interesting. So interested to see what he's going to do here. He does have, 2 base, so it's not like a rush or anything. He did, however, get supply blocked there for just a moment. He is still supply blocked. Yikes, he has got to fix that like today. There we go. There's the pylons right there. And down goes the 3rd for BaldSandman. He's got pretty solid force here. But good map control, that is the key. So if he sees movement, he will know to get ready. And 3 base Zerg going to be pretty powerful at this point. Units tab still showing that he is slightly ahead, our Zerg player, BaldSandman. But nice map control. I really have to hand it to BaldSandman. He's trying to cover the map, see what's going on. Going to be getting ready for just about anything his opponents can throw at him. More gateways going down, so he looks like he's going to be sticking with a single Stargate here, going for Void Rays, which I think is a wonderful idea. Void Rays are a great unit to mix into an army. You don't always have to just go for Void Ray harass. And we had a big conversation about this yesterday with Tox and Laserboy, and there's differing opinions. Some people say always harass with Void Rays. I say, you know what, not all the time. Sometimes it's nice to just keep that tech hidden and mix it into your army for a push. But, Overseer does scout all this stuff. He does see the Void Ray. So good scouting here by BaldSandman. That is definitely going to pay off for him. And BaldSandman building up a very substantial force right now. He does have double Evo chambers right now, but no upgrades. And he is floating quite a bit of minerals right now. So would like to see him do a little bit better spending his minerals, I think, at this point. Do have a Hydro Extend going down now, so he's teching to all sorts of different things. All sorts of different critters, I guess you could say. Huh, interesting. But this army here for DuH is a wonderful unit composition. He does have +1 out, +1 armor about to be complete as well. Stargate, looks like he's going to be slowing down on that. He is going to be researching charge here. I would like to see him probably tech to something else at this point. Oh, there we go. I say that, and what is he doing? Finishing his Templar archives. So good stuff there. Probably going to be researching Storm here any moment. Just needs a little bit more gas to do so. But BaldSandman still floating a lot of gas. I'd like to see him spending that as best as he possibly can. That's a nice looking army, though. He is going to have +1/+1 here fairly soon. Let's take a look. What do we have? Do we have any more upgrades for DuH? Not yet. Should be going for some more ground upgrades, I would think, at this point, since he's got such a large ground army. Void Ray is going to be cruising around, going to try and be pesky here, it looks like. Do a little bit of harassment. If anything, he should be able to get his opponent a little bit out of position. potentially. So this is not bad play here, especially since it was already scouted. So one of these Void Rays is going to have to back out like today. There we go. And that Queen looks like it is about to go down. Nope. Oh my goodness! Oh, that was so close. That Void Ray almost died. Look at that. He got out of there with 10 HP. My goodness. Nice reaction time by BaldSandman. My goodness. That was really, really good reaction time there. He got those Hydras over there just in time. Look at him now placing Hydras around. Oh, here comes an attack. Zergling's coming in here just to see what he can see. He is going to see quite a few Archons mixed into this army. Look at this nice Roach Arc. Going to be backing that out. That's actually kind of cool. I think I might have left that for a while. Because then if your opponent moved out, you'd already have your Arc set up. That would be pretty awesome. Lots of Archons in this army. This is great tech switch here by DuH. That's going to, I mean, you can see BaldSandman backing out here. He has got to figure out a response to this. And it is not going to be Hydras. Hydras are not that great against, you know, a good army composition, ground army composition like this. They're good against air, so, I mean, that's why he got them, I'm guessing. But we only, I mean, look at this. DuH only committed to 2 Void Rays, so, before he just made his tech switch. So, I mean, really, really well done at this point. Oh my goodness. What the gateway is going on here? There's only a few gateways on the field here, as you can see. Actually, that's not too many. That's only 10 of them, really, so that's not too bad. Yeah, 10 gateways is about right, especially for 3 base. Nice wall off here. Lots of photon cannons. That'll be pretty nice defensive position there. BaldSandman is scouting this, however. So 3 base Protoss to 4 base Zerg right now. Yeah, it looks like it is complete. Is there a way to get any units in here? Oh, right there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, right there. So there, he does have a small gap here, so he can send some reinforcing, or not reinforcing, but transfer some probes over there. But here comes movement from DuH. Looks like he might be committing to an attack. Oh my goodness, look at all these Archons. 5 Archons. That's beautiful with +2 attack, +1 armor. No +1 on their shields, however, so that's really what they need to be super effective. But versus biological, they are doing 43 damage. Pretty good force fielding there. Looks like DuH is going to be cleaning up here pretty well. But look at these Archons that got stuck in the back. That is not good. He's really got to keep a little bit better control of that army. You want to push those up with the Zealots first when you push in for an attack. But that's okay. 4 of them did live, and now they're going to be wreaking havoc across BaldSandman's base here for just a little while. Yuck. That's all I can say there. Oh wow, good Paris. That one got a couple kills there with the neural parasite, so not bad. Let's take a look. Which infestor was it? Was it this one? Oh, guess he didn't get any kills. Oh well. I thought the kills showed up. There, that infestor's got 1 kill. However, we do have some. There's some transferring probes. Now, DuH's got to do, he's going to need to do something here. I would say either expand or mount another attack. Because let's take a look at units lost. He is ahead resources lost-wise, so. But, I don't know, man. This is a tough situation because, but BaldSandman really needs to be doing the same thing as well. I mean, this expansion's not really been mining. And he looks to be gearing up for an attack here, which strikes me as a little strange. I don't think this is the right unit composition, really, to deal with mass gateway units and Archons, with Archons mixed in like this. Look at all of these Zealots. This is a great switch here for DuH, I think. Going to be able to do a lot of damage with these Zealots. Especially because they've got charge. They do have +2, +1, +1, which is going to be nice for those Archons. That +1 plasma shield, it makes them super effective. Because, as you can see, all they have is plasma shield for HP. 350 shields, 10 HP. So, and that's what the armor protects. The shield upgrade is going to be protecting that plasma shield, I guess. See some storms! Not enough energy yet. He just warped those in. So making Archon's not a bad deal there. But fungal growth going down. Lots of infested Terrans as well. Looks like Sandman cleaning up pretty solid here. That was a nice attack. Fungals, very, very good. Oh my goodness, and that was GG from DuH, just like that. Too much to handle. What did he have on those roaches? I can't tell. Can't click them now, but very, very good game. This is best of 3. We'll be going into game 2. DuH will be choosing the map for us. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. Oh, and Mystic Rider said they were +2/+2. So thanks, Mystic Rider, for keeping track. That was awesome. Oh, he could tell because, look, in production we have +3/+3 on the way. Good eye there, buddy. Good eye. So well done. Thank you guys again. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We've got live tournament action coming at you right now. This is game 2 between DuH and BaldSandman. BaldSandman doing a phenomenal job in that last game. Game number 1, taking down a very, very nice win. DuH was doing a great job. He had a good tech switch. I think he just kind of lost his macro there at the end or something. I don't know exactly what happened there, but I mean, it was said on the live stream. It's like he had 1,000 minerals and 10 gates sitting around. So I think that, I mean, ZvP was making a good point that, you know, that he wasn't warping in consistently enough to stay up with his economic production, his mineral production, you know. And so, I mean, he let that go to waste, and when it came down to the attack, BaldSandman did a nice timing attack, good fungal growths, and just really made it happen with +2/+2 roaches in the front. So, I mean, it was well done. Very, very good game. Now the pressure is on DuH. I mean, this is best of 3. So he's got to win both of these remaining games to win this tournament at this point. But pretty solid. So let's take a look at what we're going to have for timings. Now, BaldSandman he's not sending his overlords across the map quite yet, which is interesting. But I do like the positioning here on the high ground, so it is going to be spotting in a pretty nice arc. So that's not too bad. It's a nice spot. I'll have to remember that, though. Of course, I don't play very much Zerg, so I probably won't get to use it very often, but that's okay. But BaldSandman looking to go for a fast expand here. I like fast expanding on this map. I think this is an easy defensive position for a natural, because it is on the high ground. As you can see here, there is a nice ramp for you to defend on. But spawning pool going up right now as well. Pretty solid, though. Let's take a look. We do have Cybernetics Core. Looks like pretty standard timings from DuH. Now, this is interesting yet again. He doesn't do this wall off at all against Zerg. It doesn't look like he just is consistently building it right next to his Nexus. Going for, you know, looks like probably another 3-gate expand here, I'm guessing. Goes straight for his warp gate tech. Getting a Zealot out this time, which I think is a good move. But he's got some fans out there. I mean, ZvP saying "Go DuH" out on the live stream. So nice for DuH to have some fans out there. That's what we like to hear. But let's see. BaldSandman does have his expand up and running now. Should see some drone transfers here in just a moment. Maybe, maybe not. Let's take a look at units tab here. 15 drones to 21 for DuH. So DuH taking the lead here economically pretty good. Uh-oh. I see what's going on here. BaldSandman is saying, you're not going to wall off. I am going to rush you with Zerglings. And here comes several. By several, I mean 15, or no, 10 of them. And 10 of them is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage here. So no other units on the way yet. Warp Gate Tech will be complete here fairly soon, but he is going to have to pull probes to defend this, it looks like. I would say BaldSandman is making a very, very good decision here to go ahead and push this attack. And doing serious economic damage here is exactly what he needs to be doing. Let's take a look. How many kills did he get? He got 5 worker kills. That's not too bad. Makes it about even when it comes down to it. And resources lost, so... But he did do some economic damage, which will slow DuH down just a little bit. So pretty nice, and he does have his expand up as well. Stargate, look at this. Being scouted, too, by this Zergling. I mean, it is right within sight. So misplaced. I think that he probably wanted to put it here instead if he was going to put it in a proxy location. But right here in sight is not a great spot. Now he's in this kind of sticky predicament where he's going to have to try and defend it, which is ugly stuff when it comes down to it. And these Zerglings, I don't know, they may even be able to get the snipe on this building before the Zealots get here to defend. Oh, here comes some Zealots warping in. That's good. And now BaldSandman probably need to be backing out here. Otherwise, all of these Zerglings are going to get just tanked. Down they go. My goodness. That is a Zergling kill fest. And Phoenix coming out. So, but I mean, the nice thing for BaldSandman is he has seen this. He does have some spore crawlers down. Nice little triangle here of AA in the main. Let's take a look at his expand. Just one spore crawler here. So, not bad. And here comes the attack. This is a nicely planned out attack, though. He's got a lot of Zealots here, forcing his opponent to try and get some AA up, which is going to cost him in his ground defense. And this air just being extremely pesky. Oh, wow, that Void Ray now charged up has got 9 kills. Phenomenal stuff here from DuH. Looks like he will be able to hold here for just a moment. Here comes another Void Ray. More Zealots. Let's take a look at units here for just a moment. 21 probes is where he has stopped. Interesting stuff here. But his main is fairly well protected at this point. It's going to be tough to get a ground army up there. He would really have to do some work to get it up there appropriately. But double voids here. Let's see. There's a third on the way. This is pretty solid army here by DuH. BaldSandman really has got his work cut out for him in defense. Let's see, does he have... He doesn't even have a Hydralisk Den on the way yet. I think DuH might take this down right here. This is a scary looking army. Solid ground army. The Queen's about to go down. Man, I'm taking notes because I really actually quite like this build. And DuH is finally expanding behind this as well, so if he doesn't take the game down here, he is definitely going to be ahead. He is about to snipe this hatchery. This is really going to put BaldSandman behind. Void Rays now charged up all the way. More Zealots on the field. I think BaldSandman just having trouble dealing with those Void Rays. Looks like that is going to be GG. I just don't think BaldSandman's got anything that he can do to really hold this off at this point. That's it. He just bails. No problem. We'll be going to Game 3 here in just a minute. We will see you guys in just a little bit. And remember, don't alt-tab. Always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you then. Okay, off we go to the races, it looks like. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now on MLG's Zelnaga Caverns. So this is a retry number 2 between DuH and BaldSandman. Good stuff here. So they are 1-1. This is the clincher. They've got to take this win down right now to move on in this tournament into the semifinals. And both of these guys really have a lot to offer. I really like DuH's play style. He makes it look like he forgot to wall off, I think. But I think that he is purposely not walling off when he does that. So very methodical. It's really actually quite nice to see. But however, in this game, he is going to be walling off, probably because of the close positions on this map. So I think this is nice to see a little bit more standard play out of him, especially on such a small map, where scouting is not necessary to know where your opponent is going to be. With BaldSandman going to be sending out his Overlord. Both of them, it looks like. All right, so who's going to win? I mean, let's hear some noise. I'd like to see who people are voting for, or not voting for, but rooting for to win. Who do we think is going to take this down? Is it going to be DuH, our blue Protoss player? Or is it going to be BaldSandman? Our red Zerg? All right, Mystic Rider says Baldman is going to take it this time. And Zen Viper going for DuH. DuH. And Enraged Nuke going for DuH as well. This is great. So we got a little bit of a split here. Nice to see. Wall in for DuH is completed. This is a very standard wall in. Something we haven't seen from DuH quite yet. And BaldSandman taking this Vespene guys for a little bit, just trying to get some extra scouting information. We are about to have a Zealot on the field. Chrono Boost probably going to be going down. Yes, it is. There it goes. Warp Gate Tech going to be coming out. Oh, you guys want to know what league? So DuH is Platinum and BaldSandman is Platinum, I believe. Let me just check, make sure. BaldSandman, Platinum. Yep, both of these guys are Platinum. We've seen DuH before. He's been in quite a few of our tournaments, actually, at this point, and he is tons of fun to hang out with. Pretty good player. Nice setup here. He does have 3 gateways. Looks like he might be going for a 3-gate expand. We'll see if that's the case. But I'm half expecting BaldSandman to go ahead and let this extractor finish at this point. Nope, maybe not. Oh, and DuH saying, I don't want any more of that. I need my gas. So nicely done there. Trying to go back there to get it. Too late now. Denied. That is the word of the day. Warp Gate Tech going to be out soon. Let's take a look at what we've got for BaldSandman. Roachworn about to complete. Metabolic Speed Boost is complete. Oh, well, almost complete. Pretty solid. Units tab going to show 19 drones to 24 probes, so slight advantage there economically for DuH. And no expand yet for BaldSandman, so kind of interesting stuff here. He does have roaches on the way. It looks like he may be going for a timing attack here. Nice looking roach push, potentially. We'll see what is going to happen there, but there's a lot of zealots here, so... And a couple sentries, he should be able to defend this, I would think. And there's a Stargate for DuH. I like this play. I really like his Stargate play. I like players that don't try and Void Ray harass. It seems like it's so easy to hold off these days. I mean, you really have to catch your opponent off guard to make it, to make much happen that way with your Void Rays. But I mean, it can still be done. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, they're such a powerful unit. Really, if you just mix them into your army, it can be extremely effective. But BaldSandman is gearing up for an attack here. He's got 6 roaches. Uh-oh. Zealots on the outside here. Here comes the attack. Zealots on the back as well. BaldSandman going to be backing out here potentially. Nope, he is still pressing this attack. He's got his work cut out for him, though. That is a lot of Zealots. There's the Void Ray. Scouted immediately. Good Overlord scouting here by BaldSandman. Going to be backing out here quickly. Evo chamber going down. Let's take a look at what else he's got going here. Do have the LIR on the way. Expand up and running, pretty solid. He has stopped DuH from taking his expansion, though, so that has been useful for him. This is a fairly large force. He's really made DuH have to commit to a lot of units fairly early, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. And here comes the static defense. We do have spine crawlers, maybe a spore crawler. That one got canceled on accident somehow. There's a spore crawler. There's a spore crawler. There's a spore crawler. There's a spore crawler. So pretty good stuff here. But here comes the attack from DuH. Let's take a look at what he's moving out across the field. Double voids, couple stalkers, 3 stalkers, a whole bunch of zealots, and a sentry or 2. Nope, just 1 sentry. So this is a nice looking unit composition here from DuH. I think this is a great time for him to be attacking. And all of this static defense is about to go down. Nice kiting here from BaldSandman, but he has got his work cut out for him if he hopes to hold on to this. Looks like DuH is in great position to take this game down. My goodness. I like this Void Ray play quite a bit. Warping in stalkers now. Great timing. Gonna get the snipe on this hatchery, it looks like. Good kiting. Back and forth. BaldSandman, though, having to get himself set up defensively, and it is not going to happen. He's committing too much right here with these roaches. These roaches are all going down to these Void Rays. These Void Rays just raking in kills at this point. That Void Ray not even going to go down. Look at that. Still has 20 HP. My goodness. And I think that is going to be it. We do have a couple spore crawlers here, but this one looks like it is going to go down. He did get a snipe on one of those voids, so that was not bad. But these, zealots just cruising in here for kills. It looks like too much to handle. Warping in units on the high ground. The works is going right now. We did finally get some hydras out, but it's too little too late. There's too many zealots to deal with. And there is, I cannot believe I lost. The heart from DuH. Nicely done. But congratulations to DuH. He will be moving on in this tournament. We hope to see BaldSandman next time. But that is it. That is game. So congratulations. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Don't alt tab. Always alt StarCraft. We'll see you guys in the semifinals.